Hey guys, I'm Andrew Lewis, your local Temecula Valley realtor, and this channel is dedicated to all things Temecula Valley, from neighborhood spotlights, new construction tours, to new things coming here to Temecula Valley. We are here to highlight it all, help you know everything about Temecula Valley. Let's dive in. Today we are here with another neighborhood spotlight video, and today we are featuring the Ranchos neighborhood here in Murrieta. These are single-story homes on a third of an acre lot or more. There is a ton to this neighborhood. It's highly desirable, great lots, single stories, RV parking, big garages. I can't wait to show it to you. Let's check it out. Let's talk location. The Ranchos neighborhood is actually located on the west side of Murrieta, tucked up against the western hills of Murrieta before you get to the Santa Rosa Plateau. And these homes are a great location because you are close to freeway access. You're able to hop on to Clinton Keith or onto Cal Oaks or Calmia just to get quick access over to the 15 freeway. So it's a quieter, less busy side of town. There's less going on, so a little bit less traffic, but a really great location. Let's talk about the pros of living here in the Ranchos. There's quite a few of them. I mentioned a little bit already, but the first and foremost is that these are all single-story homes. So no two stories in this neighborhood. So if you prefer to skip the stairs, the Ranchos are absolutely for you. Next up is the large lot size. These are a third of an acre or more on the lot size, so everybody has a large backyard. Plenty of room for a pool, for RV parking, whatever else you may desire in the backyard. This is also a great neighborhood to put in an ADU or an additional dwelling unit for some additional rental income. Outside of that, you also get some awesome views of the western hills here in Murrieta, and every single one of these homes comes with a 3-car garage, so plenty of storage for your vehicles or any other toys you may have. Now let's get real and be honest about what the cons are to living here in the Ranchos. The first one I would say is the mid-range tax rate. Now we'll talk about the price here in just a little bit, but because of the mid-range taxes, it does make this neighborhood a little bit less affordable than some of the areas that surround it here. So the tax rate here is a con to the neighborhood. And secondly, there are actually no neighborhood amenities. This is a really nice neighborhood, but there are no parks, there is no pool, there's no HOA, there is nothing additional. You get a nice large lot and a nice large home, but you get nothing on top of that. So if you're looking for a neighborhood with amenities and things to do, you might want to look somewhere else. Now let's talk pricing. As you know, with these neighborhood spotlights, we don't specifically name prices because they change all the time. But I will tell you that the range for these prices here in the area, you are on the upper range of the homes for Murrieta. This is the most expensive tract home neighborhood, or one of the most expensive tract home neighborhoods here in Murrieta. And just as a reference, you're going to see home prices over $1 million on just about every floor plan here in this neighborhood. Now, if you're looking for specific numbers, I'm happy to give those to you as of the day you're watching this. Go ahead and reach out to us and I can get you an exact estimate on what the homes are going for in this neighborhood today. Now let's talk about the size of the homes here. There are actually 4 floor plans here, and they range from 2,100 square feet all the way up to almost 3,100 square feet. So quite a range. They all offer just about the same amount of bedrooms, but you get more space in some of the larger floor plans. Let's talk about schools. Where will your kids go to school when you live here in the Ranchos? You've got Murrieta Elementary, Thompson Middle School, and Murrieta Valley High School. Now the rankings on those schools, you can look for up-to-date numbers, but as of today, you've got Murrieta Elementary at a 4, Thompson Middle School at a 6, and Murrieta Valley High School at an 8 on the Great Schools ranking. So if you look for additional details there, greatschools.org will give you all of the details on those school ratings. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, affordability can be an issue here due to the high prices and the mid-range taxes. So let's talk on that for just a moment. When it comes to tax rate here, we're in the mid-range of 1.4 to 1.5% tax rate. You'd put that on top of $1 million+ home, and that adds up pretty quickly. But on the affordability side, you can count out the HOA because, as I mentioned, there's no amenities here, so there's no HOA that takes care of anything, which means that you don't have an HOA payment. You just have to be wary of that 1.4 to 1.5% tax rate. So let's wrap this up with the key features of this neighborhood. I've touched on some of them, but these are large lots, some of the largest lots on tract homes that you can get here in Murrieta. Outside of that, you've got RV parking potential on every single lot. So if you've got toys, this is a great place for you, especially with those 3-car oversized garages, plenty of room for storage and for your toys. And last but not least, one of my favorite features is that this neighborhood is actually walking distance from both your junior high and your high schools. So easy commute to school for your students as they're living with you here in the Ranchos. That's it for our neighborhood spotlight here on the Ranchos here in Murrieta. Thanks for tuning in. As always, if you liked this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Leave a comment below with any questions that you might have about the Ranchos, living here in Murrieta, living in the Temecula Valley. We'd love to respond to that. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future updates about living here in the Temecula Valley. If you need any more specific information about this neighborhood, go ahead and shoot me a DM or leave a comment below. I check both of those daily. I'd love to get you specifics on living here in the Ranchos because I really think you're gonna love it.